Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? 20 degrees. Check I'm recording. Yep. Got my Crocs on. The missus thinks these are hideous. I'm not allowed to wear these. Only here. I thought they were alright compared to normal Crocs, but apparently not. I should have just bought the normal ones, I was told. Not these space age ones. Look shit. Right. This thing again, I like this. I've not brought anything else out recently because I'm going on holiday and I'm trying to not break everything and spend fortunes repairing it. So this is pretty solid, isn't it? So I think last time I came out, I lost the pinion. So I've re-Loctited it on, done it all, you know. But in the meantime, it's the same setup. So it's an 18 tooth hardened pinion with a 46 tooth spur. And it's got Sledgehammer unbelteds on. So basically geared it down a bit just so it can cope with the heat and those tyres and the gearing basically. So I've serviced all the shocks. I do very little to this if I'm honest, like maintenance wise. But I've just done the shocks and they are inside, they're like new. I've put 50 weight in, I think it had 50 weight in. I think I did that within about 2 months of owning it. I think I put 50 weight in. So anyway, I've cleared it all out. It was all alright. The fluid wasn't filthy. One of them was a bit dirty, but it was alright. So anyway, been through it all, cleaned all the pistons, put me green slime in there, sealed it all up, you know, topped it all up with some Traxxas 50 weight, stock springs. But yeah, nothing needed work, nothing needed to look at. Pins are all straight, you know, the little pins top and bottom. Siliconed them up, cleaned them up a little bit. But no bent shafts. Gaskets, the little rubber, like the valves in the top, were all absolutely fine. No splits, nothing like that. So yeah, just cleaned them all up really. Got all the crap out and put new fluid in. I've also secured that front bumper, so that shouldn't come off if I catch the front end again. No ramp today, can't be bothered, don't want to break it. So, bit of ground bashing. I like that, ground bashing. I want to take this to where Chris takes his. Chris with his CRC. He's just recently bought, well, he's got an Ultimate that's really nice, like a green Ultimate X-MAXX. That's obviously got all the Ultimate upgrades, and he's just bought a standard XRT. So I've enjoyed watching him blasting around in his. He's got a great big area, not unlike this actually, bigger than this, but similar. And he's speeding around in his XRT, and it looks great. Really does look a nice machine on this sort of terrain. I'd give him a race though in this. Because this rips. As you can see. So I think last time I came out, it lasted about 10 minutes. and yeah, took the spur off. The pinion came off. So hopefully get a bit longer out of it. 20 degrees, quite a warm day. So I'm pleased that I did change the pinion. But it's not really slowed it down much, if I'm honest. Handle's nice with this. When I say it handles nice, it's not rolling over, is it? It's not traction rolling. With this 50 weight in. Stock on these is about 30, so it's just a bit stiffer. One of the tyres has gone. Did you see that then? Now earlier on I noticed that some of the foam had clumped in one tyre. And it was a rear right tyre. I think that's what's happened. Let me just check. Feels alright. But yeah, it felt like there was a flat spot, you know, when the foam all ends up in one side of the tyre. I think it's that rear right one. So it'll be unbalanced now. Obviously because of the weight of the foam, and it obviously won't run smooth because you'll have a really soft bit with no foam, then a hard bit where all the foam's condensed. But we'll keep going. If you do ping it full speed like that, you do run out of room quite fast. So like that angle, which I don't normally do, obviously I normally go that way, don't I? But when you change the angle slightly and ping it like that, before you know it, you run out of leeway, of runway. As I did then, but we're all right. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Oh, you bugger. Yeah, I'm not sure why somebody would do that. Maybe just to make it lower for the kids on their crossers, I don't know, but ruined my sand, hasn't it, that? Oh, I've lost a pin, look. See there. That's one of those silly little caps. Rubbish they are, I think. They do make them out of aluminium, but like, what's the point? You're just going to lose them, aren't you? I mean, an aluminium cap isn't going to stay in place any better than a plastic one. So I just stick to the plastic ones, but then you can lose them, can't you? Whoa. Ouch. Nearly got me then. But not quite. Luckily I had my sandals on. A 1,000 walkers coming. Try not to cover them in sand and dust. Don't want them to complain about anything. Just let it cool down a bit as well. Must be 10 of them. Great turnout. Yeah, so it's going really well, isn't it? You can hear the fans going, so that's good. Just about tell when there's 2 running or 1. In fact, let's just see how hot it is. Let's have a look. Batteries are all in. That's good. It's hot. But not excessive. The ESC's warm. I need a fan for the ESC, really, a better one. I think I can get a rocket one for the ESC. But yeah. Yeah, that's warm. It's warm, but both fans are on, so. It's warm, but it's all right. All stock electrics, of course. Too mean to spend any money. I'm not. I just like it to be. I like them standard, I suppose. I don't know. I have changed motors on stuff before. I've swapped motors and ESCs on MT10s and MT8s and Outcast 4Ss. Ran one of them with a 6S. So I do swap them around occasionally, but I'm not sure with this tank if the extra weight and power, I don't know if they'll make me enjoy it more, if that makes sense. I really enjoy it as it is, and it doesn't break very often, other than pinions, you know, but they don't really break, they just, you know, aren't secured. So I just think sometimes, will it make me laugh more if it went 3 miles an hour faster? I can't get it full speed here anyway. Well, I can, but I run out of room, as you saw. So for me, probably the gearing is the bigger thing to fiddle with, maybe, rather than more power. And for what you can get 8S VXL ESCs for, because obviously people take them out and swap them, you can get a second-hand one for pretty cheap. So I'd probably keep, I mean, I change my mind every time I talk about this, but I'd probably, but with no guarantee, just put another Traxxas one in. I've changed the ESC in the Max as well, haven't I? But that's a Traxxas. It's got a 6S Traxxas in, which is what the Max Slash has got. You know, that runs a 6X VXL. So I've just basically got that in the Max, but I only run it on 4S. It's just got a 6S ESC. I just don't think I need it any quicker, really. Because it's fast. Look at that. Well, that was cool. Just wheelied over that bump. Let's try that again, see if I can. Maybe not. I think that'll do me. Nothing's broke. Tyres a bit knackered, but it's lasted all right. So this is probably quite a nice setup actually. I quite like it. Obviously, if I bought belted, it would all change again, you know. Bit of cogging, not bad. Yeah, if I bought belted, because they don't expand, so really these, because of, well, you see it when you're giving it some, that expansion is like gearing up, if that makes sense. So if it was belted, but the contradiction is the belted are heavier, so they're not expanding, so you're not increasing the gears ratio as such, but they are heavier. So I probably end up leaving it on the same pinion size 18 with the belted sledgehammers, but I just have a slower car that had less air control but handled better. But I like the way this kind of handles. It's a bit on the edge, isn't it? I like the way it leans. I like the way it lifts up and goes onto like 2 wheels or 3 wheels, and that one's different. I quite like that, so I'd probably just get another set of unbelted sledgehammers. I'm running some big 8200 China Hobbyline 4S. I think the 120Cs. I think they're the same as what Chris has got on Chris with a CRC. I keep talking about him, don't I? People think I fancy you, Chris, the way I'm going on. I mean, you are a very handsome Welsh man with incredible eyeliner. But yeah, right, that's me done. You've seen the sandals, so I won't talk about them. Seen a load of ramblers, didn't we? No dogs. Didn't see any dogs. But otherwise, yeah, successful mission. Top up my tan, go home, put some washing on. All the fun of the fair. See you soon, hope you enjoyed it. Ta-da.